What is up, guys? Sorry about the lack of videos, but back making videos now, and this week's video is late. It was supposed to be probably Sunday yesterday. I did get these comics on Friday, but I've just been lazy and haven't made the video. So this is this week's comics, as well as a few back issues as well. Next week's haul or pickups will be probably Monday, because I still haven't ordered them, and I've got to order last week's because there was a mix-up with the guy that I order with, so I haven't actually got last week's, which is why there wasn't a video last week. So let's crack on. We'll start with DC, move on to the Independents, and then we'll move on to the back issues. If you're wondering why I haven't got Marvel, if you go and watch my very first video, I think it's my first video, where I say that I completely dropped Marvel just because I'm tired of the whole bi-weekly releases. If they go back to monthly releases, then I'll probably start picking up Marvel, but the idea is I'll start picking up Marvel in lots on eBay when they're sort of cheaper than cover price, and it just works out better for me. I save myself a bit of money, I can buy more independent books, so if anyone's got any recommendations on independents to pick up, that would be great. So let's crack straight on with the first one, Batwoman issue 20. I've read all these issues. Batwoman, I'm not a big fan of Batwoman, but because she's part of the Bat family, I pick it up. The story was interesting. I like the idea of where it's going. Definitely looking forward to issue 21. Even though once you've read it, you can sort of guess where and how it's going to play out, but it'll be interesting to see how they're going to do it. Nightwing issue 20, which is one of my favourite series just because it's Nightwing. Loving the cover. I actually like quite a few of the covers this month. This one, I can't 100% remember what happened in it. No, my mind's gone blank with Nightwing. I remember parts of it, but I can't remember the overall story. So I can't really talk about that, but that's Nightwing issue 20. That's going to bug me now. I can't remember. Batgirl issue 20, which was probably one of my favourite one of my favourite reads this week. It's got the ventriloquist in it. I absolutely love the ventriloquist in this. Really interesting. Can't wait until issue 21. Ends on a little bit of a cliffhanger. So it'll be interesting to see in the next issue. And then issue 20 of Catwoman. Again, really liking the cover. Penguin and Catwoman are probably some of my favourite Batman villains. I wasn't in love with the story as much as some of the others, but it was definitely interesting to see. So let's move on to issue 20 of Red Hood and the Outlaws. Again, loving the cover. Not a big fan of the characters that appear in the issue, but it's still an interesting read. So that's issue 20. Then on to the Independents. I've only got 2 this week. I was expecting 3. I'm sure I was supposed to have 3 issue 1s. So I'll have to go back and check. But the first one is The Dream Merchant. Loving the cover with the pink and, I suppose you could call it a yellowy white. Not a fan of the interior art. It didn't grab me as much as the other independent that I picked up. This is by Image, this one. It's all about a guy who has a dream that may not necessarily just be a dream. It's only, as far as I'm aware, it's a mini-series of 5 or 6, or might be a 4-parter. So I'll probably end up picking up the rest because it'll bug me just to have issue 1 and then not the other issues for the mini-series. But I wasn't bowled over by it. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't, not that it wasn't good, but there wasn't anything that stood out to me necessarily. Another thing, I weren't a big fan of the art, but the cover's cool. And then probably my pick of the week by Dark Horse, issue 1, Dream Thief. Dream Thief. The only reason why I picked up these 2 issues is because, as I said, I want to pick up more independents. Issue 1, great jumping on point, and the cover again, it's nice and cool. It's like lifelike. It reminds me a bit of an Alex Ross type cover in the lifelikeness of it. And this one is all about a guy who wakes up but he can't remember what he's done. A bit Hangover-esque type scenario. And then I love the last bit. I'll try not to spoil it too much, but the last bit of why he's writing to his son really intrigued me, and being a 5-part miniseries, I'm definitely going to see this one through to the end. So that's all the issues for this week. I went to one of my local comic shops. I tend not to go to this one too much just because it's rather small. It's literally like the size of sort of a shed. It's just a bit bigger. It's not that big at all, and the comic conditions are usually pretty bad. But decided to go out, and I picked up Gotham Knights, Batman Gotham Knights issue 1. I need to bag and board this one, and then I picked up Gotham Knights 2, or Batman Gotham Knights 2, issue 1. So I'll give them a read, and no doubt I'll end up picking up the rest because it's Batman related and I will get anything Batman. So let's move on to the other back issues. This one's a series that I picked up on eBay and a lot, an absolute bargain of a price. But it's Batman Gotham After Midnight issue 1, issue 2, this is the complete series if I haven't said that, issue 3, issue 4. And all of these covers, as well as the interior art, are done by Kelly Jones. Issue 5, issue 6, which the good thing about the interior art being done by the same person who does the covers, you can get an idea of what the art's actually like on the inside. Issue 8, the other one was issue 7, issue 9, which is probably my favourite colour, just because it's sort of like that black, white and silver, which I like. Issue 10. Issue 11 and issue 12, and I don't know if you can see, but on every above every issue it says like tragic, and then for issue 11 it says evil, which I thought was a nice touch. It says that on like every issue. So the one thing that I will say about Batman Gotham, I like the whole mystery behind who the killer is. Didn't particularly like the art, and sort of the story gets lost in itself, to the point of where, as I said, I enjoyed the mystery, but it just seemed a bit all over the place. And one of the, if not no, the worst Batmobile I've ever seen in a comic, if I can find it. It's a cross between a plane with like turbines and like a Formula 1 car, and it just looks absolutely terrible. As well as there's he faces Clayface in something like Dr. Octopus type machine, where it's just it's absolutely terrible. And the Batcave looks like a 70s disco. The overall art of this just did not grab me one bit, and I can't find the Batmobile, and this is the thing he fights Clayface in. It just seems like they've gone, okay, he's going to face Clayface. Clayface eats all the people up, so he grows really tall to like the sort of like Godzilla size, where he's like as tall as the buildings. So we need Batman to come up with some sort of device, and it's just absolutely terrible. I will find this Batmobile because it is awful. As soon as I saw the Batmobile, I thought, are you absolutely serious with what you're doing to my beloved Batman here? I picked this up for about £4 in total, including postage and packaging. But I wouldn't recommend paying anywhere near sort of like £2 an issue for this series, because it's just not that good at all. I'm determined to find the Batmobile, so where's issue 1? Here's issue 1. It must be in issue 1. I'll show you the Batcave as well. It's just one of those things that you've just got to see to believe. Batmobile. I really should have got this already. Here we go. Here's the Batmobile. It changes in about issue 7 to the one that's in the one with like the bat thing at the front. I can't remember what series it's in. Oh, that's going to bug me now as well. I want to say, no, it's not Dark Knight Returns, because that's more of a tank. It's going to bug me now what series that's in. I don't think this one's got the Batcave in it. No. I will find this Batcave. It looks like a 70s disco with just like pinks and yellows, and I don't know what's her name, Kelly Jones was thinking. Some of the overall I can't think what's the word, like look how big his arm looks there compared to the rest of his body. It's like the context, that's the right one. I don't think it is. The whole dimensions maybe sort of seem to be really weird at some points, and one of the things that annoys me the most about Batman comics is when the lighting makes the bat symbol look yellow in light. Sometimes there won't even be a light, but his bat symbol will be yellow and it's usually black, and it just doesn't make sense to me. I really should have marked out where the points are that I wanted to show within the issues, but oh well, I don't even know how long this has been going on for. 12 minutes? Yeah, 12 minutes. Sorry, I had to get my head around the number bit. There's certainly some cool scenes, some cool art. It's very colourful art, but it's just certain things, as I've said, like the bat symbol turning from yellow to black. Some of the crazy, perfect example right there. But I can understand why it's there, because it's supposed to be sort of dark, but why it shows it up as yellow, I don't understand. I'm forever gonna not find. Oh, this is another thing that annoyed me about the art, is that here, sorry about some spoilers, but here you see the blood has taken over the bat symbol completely all the way, but then when you see it in the sky, where do we see it in the sky? We see it a bit earlier, don't we? When we see it in the sky, it's not completely all over it. It's just things like that that just annoy me with the art. It shouldn't do as much as it does, but it just bothers me. It's annoying me that I can't find the bloody Batcave. Nice looking Joker there. Where is the Batcave? I can't state how annoying it is that I can't find the Batcave. I will find this Batcave even if I go through bloody every issue. Jesus Christ, it can't be that hard to find. There's plenty of villains in this one. You get Killer Croc, a little, I'd say a cameo by Mr. Freeze. You don't see much of him, but you've got Killer Croc, Catwoman, Joker, Clayface, Axeman. Plenty of characters, or villains. Come on. That's a little bit of the Batcave, but it's not the Batcave I wanted to show, but just to get a general idea, sort of that's him in the Batcave. There is a better scene of it, but I can't find it, and I'm just going to give up trying to look through every single issue to find it. That's just a general idea of what the Batcave is like. If I quickly show you again, it's sort of like that but magnified to just bright colours, and it's just awful. Some of the art's alright, some of it's not. It's an alright series. I'm glad I picked up the whole series, because if I had only picked up sort of like the first 3 or 4 issues, I would have picked up the rest, but it would have been like, I really don't want to pick up the rest because it is that bad. But it's Batman, so I pick it up. So I will catch you all in the next video, which should be Sunday or Monday. It'll probably be Monday actually by the time I order my my comics and read them, because the way I'm going to plan on doing my videos now is, because I order online, I don't get my comics until usually Saturday, sometimes on Friday like I did this week. So I'm going to read him, and then I'll sort of do like a mini review on each one from now on, rather than just showing you my pickups. So it'll probably be around about 20-30 minutes per video, but I'll start off by showing my pickups, so if that's all you want to see, you don't have to spend 30 minutes watching the video to see everything that I've got, and then I'll go back through and review each one. So I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, rate and subscribe, and I will see you all probably on Monday.